Hello everyone, nice to meet you. Today we're going to be starting a new video. We're going to be talking about literature in revolution. Again, today's revolution is the Haitian Revolution, and I am very excited to share about this because of all the revolutions, maybe not all, but of the much of the revolution that I'm going to be sharing through these series later on. I think the Haitian Revolution is not very well known, but it was really one of the most significant uprisings in history. It has a lot of colonial and racial context that is very important for us to look at, and it's great that we're able to look at these kind of ideas of colonialism and morality and history through literature. And so I'm very excited to share this with you guys. Yeah, let's get right started. So let's look into what the Haitian Revolution was. The Haitian Revolution started in 1791, ended in 1804, and um, it was really significant because it was one of the most successful slave revolts that led to the establishment of a completely black republic. And so, what happened essentially was France had a colony in Haiti, and then the enslaved people there decided to do a revolution, and successfully they did it, and they were able to establish the first republic of formerly enslaved people. And it was formerly enslaved individuals successfully overthrew their oppressors and were able to become deciders of their own fate, and they challenged the existing order of slavery and colonial rule at the time. It was very important because it was influenced by the ideals of the French Revolution, happening in the mid 1700s. And with the values there, liberty, equality, and fraternity, they said, well, why does these value only work for Europeans and like imperialists there? Why can't it go all the way across the Atlantic and work the same with the slaves as well? And yeah, this extraordinary historical event just shows us the problem at the time of a global system of slavery and colonialism. It really did change a lot of the concepts there. Um, and yeah, while we recognize that slavery is a horrendous deed that cannot happen, that should not occur under any circumstances, it really was an established tradition at the time. It was an institution that a lot of Europeans, a lot of Western people, especially white people and people who were not among the enslaved population, believed in. And the Haitian Revolution was extraordinary in that it inspired a new whole era of resistance, freedom, and revolt against colonialism. And yeah, let's look at some themes here. Again, there are some ideals that continue in all of these revolutions. There is freedom, resistance, struggle for basic human dignities and in a new life. We also have here added aspects of colonialism and racism, the resilience of the oppressed. We have identities and human race playing into all these things, having a broader implications on all revolutions. And yeah, this extraordinary event has inspired a vast body of literature, of novels, plays, poetry, historical analysis, all these that we will dive into, and we're going to be looking at how it continues to influence modern literature and media. Okay, so the two books I have brought to you today is the Black Jacobins and All Souls Rising. Yeah, I just want to point out before we get started that the Haitian Revolution was unique because it was it really confronted the hypocrisy of the so-called Enlightenment principles. And so a lot of people were saying, oh, we need to redefine power structures. We need to have a government that can make its own decisions, that is autonomous, that gives the people what they require. But then very hypocritically, they did not give these rights to people of color, and to non-Europeans in general. And so the Haitian Revolution really showed a lot of revolutionary morality, gave firm freedom and resistance another chance to champion these values. And after the revolution, Saint Dominique became known for its independence, and previously one of the most lucrative plantations for European countries became a global trade and and power and a government power that was able to help other countries reconsider the future of their own enslaved population and their own colonies. Okay, let's get started with the Black Jacobins. The Black Jacobins was written in 1938. Sorry, there and reflecting on the Haitian Revolution, it is one of the most authoritative historical works on it, and it provides a Marxist interpretation of the uprising, and it links to other revolutionary struggles as well that we have previously looked at. So, key insights into this, I think, are mainly that Toussaint Louverture is really a political genius here. He is a strategic leader who successfully navigated colonial conflicts between France, Spain, and Britain to secure Haitian independence. And Toussaint Louverture was actually a leader of the independence. He is one of the most prominent leaders in all revolutions. And yeah, and Haitian Revolution is also framed as a broader fight for oppression, and it also explains that it inspired future anti-colonial movements in Africa and across the Caribbean. And yeah, through his book, C.L.R. James shows us that how the revolution dismantled the plantation economy, because at the time Haiti was used as a plantation, and how it redefined racial dynamics in the Western Hemisphere. And so, yeah, James's work really helps us to understand that Haitian Revolution had an impact beyond the Caribbean, that it has been influencing studies in post-colonialism and other racial political thoughts across the world. And a bit more about C.L.R. James. He was born in 1901, passed in 1989, and he was deeply influenced by the Marxist ideology at the time when he was writing, because this was again published in 1938. And James viewed the Haitian Revolution as a triumph. He believed that it was very significant in post-colonial and anti-racist movements and revolutionary ideals. And yeah, through his book, he attempted to provide a basis for the Haitian Revolution, talk about its significance, and through his work, he tried to talk about a lot of these themes of equality and freedom for all people, all demographics. Okay, here is our second book. We have All Souls Rising, written in 1995 by Madison Smart Bell. Yeah, and this is a historical novel, and it is a vivid, very, very beautiful account, although it is fictionalized, of the Haitian Revolution, and it brings diverse perspectives into by using dialogue to illustrate the kind of complexities and delicacies of the era. Yeah, so there are multiple perspectives. It follows a lot of different groups of people: the enslaved people who were in the revolution, who were watching the revolution occur, the French colonialists all the way in France, the rebel leaders, and all these different social and political groups. And we can just see the intricacies that she was thinking about as she was reading. And yeah, but Bell also tries to capture the sheer violence and brutality of both the slavery that was occurring in the Haitian Revolution and the rebellion itself, and the immense sacrifice that it required for the liberation. And as each character in the book grapples with the problem of loyalty, of moral uncertainties, and as they try to navigate the chaos of revolution, it is just a lot of symbolization, a lot of renowned resonating themes that we as current readers can look into. And yeah, this book serves as a novel to understand the historical details and the emotional, psychological, and social understanding of the revolution as well. Yeah, and again, it talks about the cost of slavery and rebellion, about human behavior, and the universal struggles for justice and dignity that the Haitian Revolution entails. And we also want to talk about Madison Smart Bell. He was a American author who is known for historical fiction. He tried to look into historical events and tried to create a vivid re-understanding, a regeneration of the situations to give a more vivid account of what occurred. And I think this is very important because in a lot of cases, history becomes even a scientific, a factual study where it's like, oh, yes, some million people suffered, some million people were impacted, $1 billion was lost. Yes, but how did it impact the individuals in the work, right? And I think Bells and contemporaries like him that work on historical fiction continue to show us the significance of these revolutions, of these historical accounts, as well as the multifaceted perspectives by which it can be shown. Yeah, and before we get into the influence, I want to share another book. We have The Farming of Bones, written in 1998, and by Edwidge Danticat. And while this is not about the Haitian Revolution itself, it's about the Parsley Massacre of the Haitians in 1937 in the Dominican Republic. And I wanted to share this with you because there's a lot of atrocities that continue to shape contemporary identities and that continue to shed light on the struggles of racial and national justice. And it also includes themes of migration and a lot of the themes that were occurring in the Haitian revolutions. And it's something I think, if you're interested, that would definitely be worth looking into. I think Dan Ducat's work really shows the revolution's long-term consequences and how its legacy just continues to shape Haitian literature and cultural consciousness for all global citizens. Okay, let's look into the Haitian Revolution's lasting impact on literature and culture. So, yeah, the Haitian Revolution was inspired because of the significant oppression and injustice that was occurring at the time. There was a global enslavement occurring there, especially of white individuals against black individuals, white countries in non-white countries, mostly Western European and America also did it. And yeah, the Haitian Revolution caused a beacon of hope for the enslaved people. They were able to understand the influence and the impact that they could have on changing the very fabric in which the revolution, slavery and colonialization lied upon. Yeah, there is a dual legacy again of the revolution, a beacon of freedom and a challenge of global power structures. And this was this really did influence a lot of abolitionist movements, especially in the United States, to African colonial possessions, for example. And it also caused other writers to write about post-colonial problems like Frantz Fanon, for example, and Amy Caesar, drawing on Haiti's revolutionary legacy and criticizing imperialism and racial oppression, for example. Yeah, and it continues to be such a significant theme throughout the impact that literature at some point can continue to have in the current day. Literature playing the role of keeping memories alive and helping us to ensure that lessons remain a crucial to the discussions on justice and freedom. We can understand the Haitian Revolution and writing on it to have reclaimed their history through storytelling and having these narratives challenge the historically downplayed or distorted roles that Haiti played in world history. Yeah, and currently on literature, we have again all these different writers trying to write on the issues that we discussed. We also have Victor Hugo, for example, trying to talk about colonialism and liberation. In terms of modern adaptations, we have movies, we have films like Toussaint, trying to The Farming of Bones, also, and all these different modern adaptations trying to give us a new idea of the revolution's relevance to the ongoing struggle of justice, because racial struggles, anti-colonial struggles in different forms, in different ways, in different places continue to impact us. And so it is not a story of the bygone days and now everything's perfect, everything's all fixed. We need to have continual awareness and recognize the patterns in which these occur in order to completely fix all these problems that are perpetuated and try to reshape the global landscape itself. Thank you. The Haitian Revolution really is not a single pivotal event, but a cultural and intellectual revolution that is continued today through literature such as the Jacobins and All Souls Rising, and all the modern adaptation or other forms of writing that I have been able to share with you. And it continues, I think, to show us the impact that resilience and ingenuity of revolutionaries can have on the world. And through literature, the legacies of revolutions endure. They inspire us to continue to fight for justice and equality. And by studying these works, we gain a deeper appreciation of Haiti's role in world history and the continued relevance of its revolutionary ideals in contemporary discourse. Just as a suggestion for further reading, I have The Farming of Bones by Danikit, Masters of the Dew by Jacques Romain, Haitian Revolutionary Studies by David Gegas, Avengers of the World by Lauren Dubois, and Toussaint Louverture, A Biography by Madison Smart Bell. And these work, I hope, will give you a more comprehensive understanding of the Haitian Revolution and its literary impact and historical impact, and the legacy that it continues to have in global discussions on freedom, on identity, and resistance. Thank you so much. I think looking at revolutions are very, very interesting because it is a point of eruption. It is hundreds of years of tension and struggle mounted to one or two mostly, or long, if long, a decade of fighting. It's very interesting to look at, and the literature that can come from here, the message of hope and resilience and trying new things is, I think, fascinating. And I have been honored to be able to share this with you guys. I hope that you were able to learn something new through these, and that you are more curious to look into the Haitian Revolution, other revolutions. And yeah, I hope that you continue to work through these videos with me so that we can gain a better appreciation of all these different revolutions and what people did in the 1700s and the 1800s, for example. Thank you so much for watching. Stay curious and have an amazing day. Bye bye.